Good morning children. Welcome to our science session of 5th class. Today we are going to another lesson, that is nutrients of food. What is that? Nutrients. We are taking food, that healthy food. Otherwise we going to ill. That's why we have to take that nutrition food. That is nutrition food. How we are taking, like raw vegetables, carrot, leafy vegetables, spinach, curd leaves, curry leaves, mint, coriander leaves. These are that. And another one, that nutrition food, carbohydrates. We have to take fiber foods, and we have to take fruits and vegetables. These are the some nutrition foods. Before going to, we have to learn the lesson. In the last session, we have to learn about the trees, let's plants and trees. How plants are going, what are the trees, what are the uses of trees, how it is protect us, how can we protect them, what are the uses, benefits. If we are not going to planting the plants, what will happen, we learn in that last session. In this lesson, that is that nutrition food. Nutrition food, that in this lesson we have to, India has many cultures and across the different states. We have different kinds of states and we have two different kinds of people in our India. People living in different regions of country and eat different types of food. Yes, we have two different kinds of people and different types of states. We have two different kinds of habits, food habits, because if they have to based on their climate, their living places, they have to based on their climates. In India, most of the states have some staple food items. Ante వాళ్ళకి ఆ స్టేట్, ఇప్పుడు సపోజ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ తెలంగాణ ఆంధ్ర స్టేట్, ఇట్ బిలాంగ్స్ టు ఇంట్రెస్ట్ టు పికిల్స్ and that are very popular. Examples, biryani is a popular dish in Hyderabad. Yes, biryani anagane state పేరు వస్తుంది in Hyderabad. Which place? Hyderabad biryani. And litti chokha, it is the snack for Bihar. It is snack for Bihar. Rasagulla is a famous sweets in West Bengal, and that the food habits of people also depend on their climate, culture and availability of food in an area. For example, people living in coastal areas such as people living in Kerala, they have to eat a lot seafood as it easily available in these areas. Yes, we have two different kinds of states, different kinds of people, and we have two different kinds of climate also based on the weather. And food items mostly popular the places. Some examples: Hyderabad biryani. It is famous for the biryani and Irani chai, and that litti chokha, that is snack for Bihar state, and that rasgulla is the famous dish in Bengal. Food habits also depend on their climate and culture and availability of food area in that remaining areas. Examples, people are living in coastal areas, ante samudra teera prantalo unna places vallu people em chestaru, they have consumed, they have the availability in that coastal areas. The fishing is the one of the most occupation. What is that? They have to fish the fishes, hunting the fishes, and they have to sell the fishes, they have to earning the money, and that money they have to food, they have to surviving their house. And the most of the people, that area people eat seafood. They have to interested to eat seafood. In these areas available to seafood, they have to eat seafood. I will show some pictures to you. This is the biryani. It is famous for Hyderabad. It is litti chokha. It is Bihar snack. It is that rasgulla. It is the famous for Bengal. These are the some pictures to you. In this famous for these dishes to these states, belongs to these states. Now varieties of food habits, variety food habits and variety food items. The different types of food gives our body all that it needs to perform various activities. Food we eat contains substances essential for life and growth. These substances are called nutrients. They give nourishment to our body. Food can be divided into different categories based on the nutrients it contains. The different kinds of food gives our body all that it needs to perform various activities. Food we eat contains substances essential for life and growth. Yes, food is essential for the life and growth because we have now taking in times of food, lunch, breakfast, lunch and dinner. That is going to changes going to in our body because we have to not grow proper in age and in the age. In the age, how much we have to grow height, it is not going to grow. It is stopped to the growth. We have to not sufficient height, weight. Then we have to take that proper food in that 3 ways in a day 3 times. That is breakfast, lunch and dinner. And we should eat nutrition food also. That gives us body healthy. And that gives to proper growing to our body. The nourishment to our body, food can divide into different categories based on the nutrients contains. Yes, the foods are going to different kinds of food items. Different kinds of food items. Now we have to learn about the different types of food items. Yes, now we have to learn about that energy giving food. Food is important to us. The nutrition food gives us to good health and health body to grow into our based on the years. That energy giving food that is going to based on the carbohydrates. Main energy giving food is that carbohydrate is that is wheat, barley, rice and maize, oats, millets. They have to give into carbohydrates. We have to learn thoroughly. Food that gives us energy to perform various activities is called energy giving food. Yes, food is giving to energy. Which food are giving to energy? That foods are called energy giving food. In that energy giving food, now we have to learn about the carbohydrates. What are the carbohydrates? Carbohydrates provide instant energy to our body. Instant energy to our body. That is why they are also known as energy giving nutrients. Yes, carbohydrates are also another name, that is energy giving food. That the people who do more physical works and such as laborers, sports persons and growing children need plenty of carbohydrates. Who are most wanted these carbohydrates needs? The laborers, that they do hard works, and that the sports persons and growing children means small babies, that persons, growing children, and they need plenty of carbohydrates. They need plenty of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are found in which foods are found in? We have to find in these wheat, barley, rice and maize, oats and millets. In that food items are 2 forms. That carbohydrates are 2 forms. What is that? One is sugar and starch. Sugar and starch. Fruits such as bananas and mangoes are rich in source of sugar. Which fruits have so high sugar level? Mangoes and bananas. And cereals such as rice, wheat, jawar, maize and ragi, oats and millets are rich in source of starch. That sugar, they have 2 types. Sugar, starch. Starch means carbohydrates. They have to in this food have which one? Bananas and mangoes. They have food sugar level. In starch, which one? Carbohydrates have starch, which have wheat, barley, rice, oats and millets, cereals. In this, the cereals are such as rice also have rich carbohydrates. Wheat, jawar, maize, ragi, oats they also have rich rich in carbohydrates. That potatoes and bread also contain good amount of starch. And more one also there. What is that? Potato. Potato and tell me, bread. In the morning we have to take in with milk or tea. They also have rich in carbohydrates. Sugar which items have? Bananas and mangoes. Starch which items are there? That carbohydrates, starch, wheat, barley, rice, cereals, pulses, maize, oats, millets. They have rich carbohydrates. They have carbohydrates changed into two types, starch and sugar. Sugar is that banana and mangoes. Starch have cereals and pulses like wheat, rice, barley, maize, oats. These are the rich carbohydrates have, and we have to eat such amount of daily our life, because of this is the most important to the growth of our body, because mainly growing children have helped to that these carbohydrates. These carbohydrates, another name is that energy giving food. Just I will show the pictures to you. This is that wheat, barley, rice, maize, oats and millets. We know very well in our daily life we have to making chapatis with the wheat flour. We have to making roti with that rice flour, and we have to take as a maize as a snacks item. And we are preparing rice to our daily lunch time. We are taking these carbohydrates because of that need these energy giving foods. Energy giving foods who need very well? The young boys and girls, young people, those most going to child level to boy, adult, that people need very such high amount of carbohydrates. Next session we have to learn another one. Then we have to go into another topic. Okay, Nana? Thank you.